Is Iga Swiatek's decline in form a concern for her 2025 French Open campaign? Second seed at the 2025 Italian Open, Iga Swiatek has suffered yet another blow to her hopes of retaining her French Open title after one more shocking result in Rome. Losing to Danielle Collins in just the third round after a first-round bye, Swiatek will head to Roland Garros with several questions surrounding her current form. The Pole, who has quite literally dominated the WTA for the past few years, especially during the clay swing of the season, finds herself struggling for momentum with no titles to her name this year. As a matter of fact, the 23-year-old's last title came at the same venue, the Italian Open in Rome in 2024. Swiatek set to drop out of the top three for the first time in more than 3 years. Looking back, her results from this year's first Grand Slam down under, the current world number 2 has gone deep in most tournaments, making semifinal appearances in the Australian Open, Qatar Open, Indian Wells, and Madrid, along with a number of quarterfinal appearances as well. The main issue at hand is that she has not been able to reach the final at any tournament this season. Moreover, with clay being her most dominant surface, it is this time of the year when she truly shines. But with her most recent loss in Rome, it is safe to say that Swiatek's preparations for Roland Garros have taken a major hit. As it happens, Swiatek's poor form and inability to defend her titles mean that she is now destined to drop out of the top 3 for the first time in 1,161 days. Coco Gauff is set to be the new number 2, while Jessica Pegula will jump to number 4. Iga Swiatek's dominance prior to 2025. The Pole first made a name for herself at Roland Garros in 2020 when she won her first French Open and first major title of her career. However, it was in 2022 that she truly rose to dominance as she would end the year with 6 big titles, including a second French Open and a maiden U.S. Open to go along with 4 titles at the WTA 1000 level. During the span from 2022 to 2024, Swiatek went on a tear, winning 14 big titles, including 3 French Opens in the process. In fact, her superiority on clay and the Roland Garros in particular is unmatched by any other player at the moment, as she is still the 3-time defending champion in Paris. As a result of this, she has even been proclaimed the Queen of Clay. Yet this year feels different. Going without a title for a year now and struggling with her game, the Pole is no longer in pole position to win her 4th consecutive French Open beginning at the end of this month. What do the numbers say for Swiatek on clay? The current world number 2 has an all-around game and has proved her ability to play a high level of tennis on all surfaces. Yet for the sake of this argument, let us focus only on her achievements on clay, which is by and large where she rules the most. At the French Open, she currently boasts of Rafael Nadal-like numbers even though she hasn't played as long as he has. Out of her 37 matches on the red clay of Paris, Swiatek has a 35-2 record, which is a win rate of 95%. Just for context, Nadal played the French Open 19 times and holds crazy stats, such as a 112-4 win-loss record and a 97% win rate. Anyway, coming back to Swiatek, her dominance on clay extends beyond Roland Garros with remarkable results in Madrid and Rome as well. In the Spanish capital, the Pole has 1 title and holds a 17-3 record, whereas in Italy she has a 21-3 record with 3 titles. And her overall win-loss on this surface stands at a staggering 95-14, which is an 87% win rate. Can Swiatek bounce back in Paris? The former world number 1 has been an intimidating figure on the WTA Tour, especially during this time of the season. However, this year is turning out to be different. Starting the clay season at Stuttgart, Swiatek crashed out early in just her second match, losing to Jelena Ostapenko in 3 sets. From there, she was completely outplayed in the semis at Madrid as Coco Gauff served her a double breadstick, and now comes her astonishing straight sets loss in the 3rd round to Danielle Collins. Thus, one thing's for sure. Swiatek is struggling mightily even on her favored surface, and with the French Open just a couple of weeks away, time is running out for Swiatek to fix her game. Yet, if anyone can do it, it has to be the 5-time Grand Slam champion from Poland.